Morning everybody, this is Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies. It's a little update on the K989 drift truck. I made this little radio tray for it here so I can stick that down easier to the top brace. And I also found this little solar panel in my junk box and these couple of little batteries. So I got it hooked up and it produces around 3 volts, 3.5 volts. So if you look closely, it's almost the same size as this. So I may just design this solar panel into the back of this truck. Yeah, that's what I might try to do, and see if we can power these LED lights, which is a whole nother story, from this solar panel, which in theory should work correctly. If it doesn't, then I will just take power right from the servo. And as you can see, I have a little bitty tiny resistor soldered in there, so I can reduce the voltage down to the proper amount for the LEDs using 5 volts from this. You might also notice something funny about the speed control. Look at this little aluminum piece on there. Will you look at that? Well, that's a heat sink. Okay, and that there comes from a 3D printer. The little stepper motor drivers. And I had some extra heat sinks. So I figured that putting a heat sink on top of that big giant MOSFET that drives that motor, that might be a good idea. Yeah, and the tray, it just, the board, it just lays inside of there. It doesn't, so you can take it right out. And then when you're ready to put it back in, you just, stick that guy back in there. And he drops in there like that. And then you put it on your car wherever you want it. Pretty easy system right there. I don't think it's going to go anywhere unless you hit some major bumps, and I think with a drift car you're pretty good on the bumps. So anyhow, my problem lies in the fact that the LEDs that I had before were from a junk eBay car that I bought. Yeah, they turned out to be no good. There's only one working LED out of all of them, so I had to scrap that design. So I found some of these LEDs which do work, and my problem is that I still need some white ones for the front. So what I'm going to attempt to do today is go to the electronics store, which is about 20 miles away from my house, and go and see if I can find those little white electric LEDs. So anyways, that's where we stand today. I did see that I got to 100 subscribers. I even surpassed that. I'm at 101. So that makes me real happy, and I'm going to do a giveaway. Now here's my plan. I plan on designing a logo for the channel, and maybe I'll just print that on some t-shirts and I'll give a t-shirt away. I'm thinking about doing something like that. Or if you're into RC drifting and you would like any of these, custom plastic parts that I make, these little arms, light brackets, radio tray. I also have the little ends for the monoshock without the offset that you can screw onto your own and make your own stuff like that without these big ball ends on there that I make. So I have the little block that you can use to screw on your own. Plus I have a lot of other parts. I have radio trays that say WL Racing on it. I have the back motor mount, the center motor mount. I have battery cups. I have the center servo mount. I have a steering system. I have a Thingiverse page. If you go on Thingiverse and you look up MBBot, 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 that's me. You might find some links in some of my videos from, for some of the parts that I've done that subscribers have asked for. You can also hit that and then go to my page from that. So I'll eventually put the link in the description so you can go to my Thingiverse page and download all this good 3D stuff that I put out. I don't make everything public. This body's not public. Okay, if you want the body, it's possible that I might sell it to you for a very cheap price. I'm a reasonable kind of guy, but I did spend a lot of time and effort making this. Okay, and I would like to get paid a little bit. If you're interested in that, just contact me. Or if you're interested in the Lamborghini Gallardo body or anything like that, that fits on a Mini Z standard, and then I have a modified one that fits onto a WLtoys stock body. Those are also available too. You could buy the files if you want to print it yourself, or if you want me to print it for you, that's fine, but it takes a long time, so the cost will be a little bit more. But I don't need to make too much off of this stuff, so I'm just doing it for the fun of it right now, basically. I'm not trying to make a business or anything out of this, but I know people like this kind of stuff, and everybody likes what they like, and if you don't like it, it's not your cup of tea, that's great. If you're on my channel and you're watching for the e-bike stuff or the scrapping stuff, that's great too. You're probably not even watching this video, as a matter of fact. But anyways, I try to please all the subscribers, but in this giveaway, I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I don't really make any money off the channel. So unless I do the t-shirt thing, maybe I'll give something like that away, to the other subscribers. If you do happen to win, and you're one of those people that's not into RC cars, yeah, it might be a little bit more difficult, but I'll work with you. Okay, I'm gonna do it, and as soon as I do it, I'll put a big announcement out there, and you'll see it on my videos. And as soon as I draw the winner, you'll have time to contact me, and we'll go from there. So anyways, just thought I'd do that little update. I have to go and get parts, and I have some more work I have to do. One more thing, I'm also going to redesign this body a little bit, and I don't know if I'm going to print another one out just yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the size of the roof down. I'm going to make the roof a little bit smaller, and this whole cab area just a little bit smaller and more slanted in. And also the bottom of the body, I might take that and make it a little slanted, and decrease the width a little bit so it doesn't cover the wheels so much. And then I may, if all things work out, make some wheel skirts and some flares for down here, some spoilers, ground effects. Yeah, and those ground effects probably could be used for other cars too, as well as the wheel skirts. So stay tuned for that. I got those designs in mind, and I just have to figure out how to do it and when to get the time. That's what it is. It comes down to time. Where do you fit all this stuff into your life? Still got to eat dinner, breakfast, lunch. We got to do things around the house, still cut the grass, all that. So we're trying to balance RC life with regular life here. And if I don't make videos all the time, it's not because I'm not thinking about you guys. I am thinking about you, and I do want to make more RC videos. I do want to get this guy out on the track here with the lights, as a subscriber suggested. I am impatient, as you are. I want to drive it. I just can't do it right now because it needs work. I have work I have to do on it to get it to that point. It's about 98% there, I think. I just have to hook some stuff up, and the lights and a few wires, and that's it, and mount this, and then that should be ready to go, and I should be drifting. I just have a little bit of work to do on the Kei989 too. I haven't been neglecting that car since I've been working on this one. I had to do the gears on this one, and I had to do some other stuff too, so it's not just what you see. This is all different types of stuff, not to mention the breakage pieces that I had to fix, and a lot of hours into these cars, a lot of hours. They produce a lot of scrap, and they, especially when you got a 3D printer, I throw away so much stuff because it just doesn't work right, or it's not the right size, or just for one reason or another. So it's not all fun and games like you see. I try to make it interesting for you. So anyways, this is Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies saying, if you had a nice day, I did too. I'm going to cut that out. That's weird. This is Mark's Home Hobbies. Okay. Blooper reel here. This is Mark with Mark's Home Hobbies saying, I hope you have a great day and a better day tomorrow, and we'll see you in the next one.